Hey guys, long time no see. Doing something special today, doing something different, doing something I've never done before. I'm going to do 2021 forecast readings for you guys, and I'm going to start with Capricorn because we're, coming into Capricorn season. And I'm going to do a reading for every zodiac sign. I know usually I only do the elemental readings. But yeah, every sign gets one this time. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from me to you with these readings. The way I'm going to do it is, as opposed to doing like a 12 card spread, like month to month, January, February, March, etc. I am a really earthy person, so I'm actually going to go by the seasons. We're going to go winter into spring, spring into summer, summer into fall, and fall into winter again. So we're going to do basically 4 sections for this reading, dividing the year into quarters. And I'm just going to pull 3 cards for each quarter and read them as a whole as opposed to individually month to month. I just think it'll flow better and it'll tell a story better. So I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck right here. And I have the Wild Unknown Tarot. I love this deck. Cool thing about this deck is by Kim Kranz. It's got a lot of seasonal stuff in it. There's a lot of seasonal symbology, a lot of animals that change with the weather, like the monarch butterflies and the fox, right? Animals that hibernate. Here you go, Canada goose. And so I was looking at this deck and I thought, this is like perfect for what I want to do. So the primary cards that I'm going to pull representing each quarter, I'm going to pull with this Kim Kranz deck, and then I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite. So like I said, this reading is going to be for Capricorn. I've already given the cards a good shuffle and meditated on them a little bit, put my intent into it. So I'm going to be pulling, the first 3 cards are going to represent the season currently, starting in January, that winter into spring phase. That's what we're pulling for Capricorn here. And if you haven't followed along yet with me, I let the cards jump. That's how I read. I don't pull them. I let them jump out as they should. Looking for 3 cards for Capricorn for the first quarter of 2021. Ooh, they're not popping out. Usually they just fly out. There we go. Oh, perfect. 3 cards. The 8 of Cups. The 7 of Cups. And the 10 of Swords. I feel like Capricorns, maybe now, maybe for the past while, but moving into the first part of 2021, there's obviously some deep self-assessment going on here, particularly about your emotions. The 7 of Cups is about literally stripping yourself down to the bare minimum and going on this solo journey of emotional evaluation. And then, of course, with that 7 of Cups there, the card of illusion. Things hidden, things not seen. Perhaps this first part of the year is going to be spent diving into those darker things. Whatever's causing pain, like there's obviously something causing pain right now for you based on this 10 of Swords. This is kind of like feeling stabbed in the back a little bit. Or maybe perhaps information that you didn't know previously has just come to light. And this information is hurtful. Whatever it is, Capricorns for this first quarter are going to be processing something. So let's clarify that a bit with the Rider-Waite deck. I love the Rider-Waite deck. It's what I started with, and it always speaks to me. So here we go. Few cards just to clarify. Need to pull a couple more here. Okay, here we have the Star, the world. Something about your future is going on here. Something significant. Something that you're having to ponder. Perhaps pondering leaving it behind. But there's definitely a fiery energy about it, and it has you assessing. It has you assessing, you know, your physical wants and needs. It has you assessing your emotional needs as well, your emotional health, and ultimately, based on the Star card and based on the world, you are determined to be on a path of progression and growth, learning life lessons. That's what this World card is about for sure. Learning life lessons, coming full circle with those karmic lessons. The Star card having to do with your future, your hopes, dreams, and desires. I get the sense that Capricorn right now is kind of, it seems like you're possibly in a state of deciding whether or not you actually want to leave something in 2020 or take it with you. Whatever it is, there are intense, passionate feelings about it. Whether it's someone or a situation, it's kind of hard to tell at this point. Apply it how it resonates with you. It could potentially be your work. Okay. It could also something to do on an emotional level, whether it's something you do that fulfills you or another person. Let's look on further here. We're going to look now from spring into summer. We're going to pull some major cards here with Kim Cran's deck. Spring into summer. Sorry, I'm kind of clumsy. This deck is just giving me like the exact amount of cards that I want today, and I like it. Tower is on the bottom of the deck. I just want to point that out. On the bottom, and Death. Oh, sorry guys. Let's look at this, okay? Bottom of both decks. Okay, like I said, deciding whether you're going to leave something behind, move forward from it. The Tower card, as well as the Death card, suggests to me, you know, a transition, a large transition is happening right now, or is going to happen during that change of season. Let's look here. Capricorn, I feel like this death, okay? This death is going to be like shrugging off the old you. How you socialize with others, how you express yourself to others, your identity coming from your heart space is all of a sudden going to be very important to you, especially after coming out of this like emotional self-evaluation, this solo journey of discovering yourself, particularly in your heart space. I think the desire for love is going to come about here. These are the cards that came out. This Three of Cups is a passing through energy. This is celebrating, socializing with others, expanding your social circle. Getting vocal with others too. Like, look at these little birds, right? Look at them there. You know, and when do birds come out? In the spring, they come out, they sing their song, they attract to them, they attract other birds to them, right? I feel like some point in the spring and the summer, you're going to come into your own. The Empress here, okay, this card represents love and abundance and reproduction. The spring, right? The Empress would be very much so like Mother Nature, but on a sensual level of reproduction. And she's a good symbol that you feel abundant within yourself and what's outside around you. Also with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a very emotional, lusty, hard on their sleeve type person, you know, who'd be like Prince Charming or Romeo, that kind of idea. Coming from like a youthful perspective, I almost get the sense that coming out of whatever it is that you were going through, whatever was holding you back from feeling this kind of love, and connection with other people and yourself. There's going to be a shedding, like just old skin coming off. You're coming into someone new. It's almost like, okay, what's happened in the past here that has caused hurt and caused me to step back and self-evaluate, I'm no longer going to allow it to isolate me. I'm going to put myself out there. That's what it seems like. Maybe this is a death ego. Okay, something big is happening here. Something big is happening. And I kind of just want to pull these cards out because, oh yeah, there's big things happening for Capricorn right now. Underneath that was judgment. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. Was judgment and temperance. There is serious, like, it's almost like you're discovering your graces and embracing them. Through the pain, you are discovering all these good things about you. Like doing, your morals and your ethics, doing what's right because it's right. And coming from your heart. Expecting a great deal from yourself. Setting a higher bar for yourself. That's what I see. So, let's clarify with the Rider-Waite. Spring into summer. Excuse me. Ugh, indigestion. So sorry about that. I think it's the homemade Baileys. Either way. Spring into summer for Capricorn. Let's clarify all of this love and creation that's going on around them. Oh, this chair. There we go. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Let's clarify all of this love and abundance that's going on. Oh, okay. Lots of cards just fell out, but that's how I like it. So let's just look, shall we? I just want to pull a couple more here. One more. What's that? Okay. Capricorn, I kind of feel like a message came in for you swiftly to invoke this change. Whether it was like an actual phone call, text message, email, or something more cosmic, like, your connection with universe or higher power or whatever you want to call it. But it seems like this message just came in out of nowhere. Maybe it was a thought that just came to you and you're like, oh my God, I want to change this instance. Like something through your previous journey of self-assessment, okay, you've been able to, in a way, become very evaluating and being able to look at all of the aspects of everything. You're becoming more refined. That just came to me. You're becoming more refined. And becoming obviously far more confident in yourself. Something here about your confidence and your abundance and how you feel abundant internally as well as externally. Like, because you feel abundant internally, it's like all your external abundance is just coming to you. That's what it seems like, and it's justified. It's justified here with the Justice card. That's what I see. This Nine of Cups as well. Okay, abundance has come in, and I think it's because you made a choice. Okay, to no longer let this stuff from the past dictate who you're going to be now. You're no longer going to let it isolate you. You understand the bondage to your pain, okay? And now that you understand it, it's like you're healing. You're prepared to heal. And so I almost picture, like, you know, this swift message comes in, like, you remember the Grinch? It's Christmas time. I'm going to make this reference. I don't even care. The Grinch. His heart grew 3 times bigger, you know, or whatever it was. 3 sizes too big. And I feel like this is what's happened for you, is all of a sudden something struck you like lightning, right? Here, like lightning. Something struck you. This Tower moment, based with the Death card, I think this is not the type of Tower moment. I don't get the sense that this is the type of Tower moment that is unwelcome. There are those, and typically that's associated with the Tower, where, you know, you're not getting the message and the universe is going, you're not getting the message, I'm going to rattle things up and we're going to relearn this all over again. I feel like this is there's a positive lesson going on here. Whether that message is divine or like actual physical sent to you by someone, whatever it is, this Tower moment and this lightning striking of understanding that you need to release the bondage of old pain to heal and truly let it go. Truly let it go. Let's look a little further here. I just want to like reassemble my mess that I've made. Oh goodness, reassembling my mess. Capricorn, this is really nice. I'm glad I checked the bottom of the deck for those cards. Yeah. Whatever is happening here is like karmically justified. Like it's about time that good things started coming to you. Ah, Wheel of Fortune. See? Just as I said that. Karmic lessons coming full circle. The world, right? It's like law of attraction. Like shit's coming to you. Shit is coming to you. All right, let's look at the third quarter, summer into fall. And I'm going to pull the major clarifying, or major, 1 second. All right, sorry, I had to pause. There's traffic that comes in here sometimes, and then my puppy dog here, she needs love. Don't you? Yes. So looking at the third quarter, we're looking at summer into fall now, clarifying out with Kim Cran's deck. Major energy cards for the third quarter for Capricorn. Let's see what we get here. Oh, perfect. 3 cards again. That's all I want. I love that this is working out so well. Okay. I think, you know, when you look happy, it shows. When you feel good within yourself, it shows. And I think that, you know, come this third quarter, so again, we're talking summer into fall, that seasonal change, okay? And again, with change, I think people also just get creative, you know, but regardless, I think that there are eyes on you. I think this time of year, because of this shift that you've made, you're automatically attracting people towards you. And it's almost like you have this youthful energy with this Page of Wands right here, who is very passionate and charismatic, and just at a point where they're really learning to connect with other people in a confident way, in a way where they own their identity and they're comfortable in their own skin. Snake. Okay, there's this change has brought about something good. Okay, over the rainbow with the 6 of Swords. Okay, you've now seen the good that's come from this change, and I think anything at this point that no longer serves you, like, you're going to make this conscious choice to be like, I'm on this huge upswing of progression, and you now know what is toxic for you and what is not. What should be in your life and what shouldn't be in your life. And you're moving forward, and perhaps you just don't know where you're going at this time. This Ten of Wands. It's like you've started this new journey. You have a long way to go. Let's clarify. What is this about? This is like the last mile before happiness here. What are we going to see here for Capricorn in the summer and into fall? Clarify a few more here. I've got the Hierophant and the Sun. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of happy cards here, and you know what? It's earned, right? I've already said that. It's deserved. It's karmically deserved, okay? All of this self-work that you're going to be doing this year, something you want to think about, because I feel like that's the thing here for the first half of the year, is self-work. And through self-work and loving oneself and understanding yourself, that law of attraction, the things coming to you, the abundance you feel within and without. Okay, the Hierophant, the Sun, the Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like at this time of year, either someone's in your life, someone's come into your life who's very important to you, okay? Like your home is happy, and either this Queen of Pentacles represents you or it possibly represents somebody else, but this very much so, all of these cards has to do with the happiness in your home, okay? Traditional views, marriage, celebration in the home, babies, marriages, weddings, true, deep happiness, abundance, the ultimate emotionally fulfilling wants. Like this is like the perfect hand to represent the ultimate emotional fulfillment. Not only emotional fulfillment, but like physical fulfillment, money, your connections with other people. Perhaps, you know, even your own spirituality. This card sometimes speaks to religion and traditional views, but how you connect to your spirituality might be a really big thing right now, and it also might have to do with why this abundance is coming to you. Getting in touch with your spirituality. And again, this Queen of Pentacles, if that's not somebody else, maybe this is just you. Maybe you are so happy and love yourself so much that you just fulfill your own needs entirely, and you are just happily single. Something's happened here where you're focused, okay? You're obviously focused. Very, very focused. That's what I see here. Okay? Although feeling deep love within yourself and feeling youthful and connected with other people, you are still focused. And maybe you're focused on your happiness. Okay? That, you know, being very aware of what you let in and what you don't. Toxic levels within your life. Finally, here we go, the last quarter. Pull some major energy cards. This is going to be from fall to winter, so coming full circle into December of 2021. This is really nice to see, Capricorn. Self-work. Self-work. Love it. Ooh, 4 came out. Maybe I'll take them all. Okay, so things don't just get good and stay good. You got to keep them good. You got to keep working on them, and you've got to keep investing yourself into your own personal goals. So keep this in mind, you know, come fall into winter of 2021, if you're kind of getting the winter blues, you know, you're not getting your vitamin D, and things are kind of seeming like repetitive, flying here, repetitive, you're working to just constantly provide for yourself, feed for yourself. Things might seem a little daunting here with this Nine of Swords. Feeling a bit trapped, feeling a bit up here. Again, also with this Knight of Swords as well. Whoops. Knight of Swords. This is a lot of mental energy and being up here. Maybe going around and around and around like the spider. And then this very like matriarchal Mother of Cups here. This deep feminine energy of love. Let's clarify on this. I'm not sure what this is, but what comes to mind is love takes work. You got to keep working on it. It's like a plant. It only grows as much as you water it. That's what I hear right now. Love takes work. I feel like I'm supposed to say that. Oh, look at this. Look, 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 look. Are you seeing this on the bottom of the deck? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, right there. What's underneath that? Oh, yeah. I want to take that King of Cups. I just like, what are the odds? This pairing, love takes work. What's going on with this? Let's clarify here. Love takes work for yourself and with others, right? For yourself and with others. Let's clarify a bit for this last quarter. Remember, fall into winter. Like September into December. Lots of Swords, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Oh, darn. I gotta get it out. Ooh, another King of Cups. Oh my goodness, come here. I'm gonna say this now before I forget. Capricorn, don't burn yourself out. I feel like that's, like I'm supposed to say that to you. Don't burn yourself out. I feel like these cards that have come up, all of this abundance, Capricorns are very generous people by nature. They just like to take care of other people constantly. And when they feel good, they want everyone to feel good with them, right? And sometimes I think that Capricorn forgets to take care of themselves. And I'm just something to be aware of coming into the last quarter of the year, that if you feel like you have given too much and you have not done for yourself enough, stop. Stop doing that. Okay, here we go. Lots of Swords and lots of Cups too. We've got a second clarifier with the King of Cups and the Rider-Waite deck to match the one from the King of Crayons. There's a lot of emotional stuff here, and I feel like you're going to feel like you need to guard your heart a bit, or that you're maybe overworked, but you're going to feel like you're in your mind, and you're going to feel, I think, a little disconnected from your heart space. You've had, 6 months between spring to fall, basically, where you're feeling real good and you're connecting with others, and all of a sudden it seems like there's some tension going on. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? First and foremost, okay, this is the Two of Cups. This is about deep, meaningful, soul-based connection with other people, but don't forget the soul-based connection you have with yourself. Have the best relationship you can with yourself first, and don't give what you can't give. I feel like it's going to be a stressor here, because look at these, okay? You've got a lot of pages here. You've got the Page of Wands, 2 pages of Wands. And you've got the Page of Pentacles as well. You've worked really, really hard to, it seems to me like Capricorn has worked really hard throughout the year to grasp their emotions, harness them, and be in charge of themselves. Remember that. You own yourself, okay? If you're feeling stressed or a little pushed to the limits, you know, I know how Capricorn is sometimes. They can be very, they'll get you. They'll get you, just be aware of your behavior and your emotionally mature behavior when you're responding to things. Okay, and that's what I see at the end of the year. There's all of this emotion with your heart space. I just want to wrap this up, I think. Oh, there's another Ace of Wands. I feel like towards the end of the year, like, just as a side note, with all these pages, there's also this Ace of Wands below. And this 3 Wands. Oh, another Ace of Wands. Something else that's coming to me right now is that Capricorn, at the end of the year, I get this feeling like you're going to want to do something completely new. And maybe it's with somebody, maybe it's solo, I don't know. But you're really going to be contemplating new beginnings. Maybe packing your bags and going somewhere, re-educating, starting a business, I don't know. But at the end of the year into 2022, you're going to be feeling really creative and just like you could do anything. And perhaps it's because you're like, I haven't cared for myself. I recognize that I haven't cared for myself. Now I'm going to care about me. I have this new aspect on life. I have this new aspect on myself, my relationships with others. And I feel like you're just going to be booming with ideas. Big time. Next winter. Anyway, Capricorn, that's your reading. We're coming up on half an hour here. So hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, take care. Stay safe. Make wise choices.